In the early years of humanity's push toward deep space exploration, there existed a project so ambitious, so mysterious, that even many scientists inside the space agencies whispered about it only behind closed doors. Its name was 3I/Atlas, officially, Intelligent Interstellar Interface, Atlas Program. But unofficially, people called it the AI that wanted to understand the universe. The story begins in 2043, when Earth had finally constructed the first generation of quantum-linked probes, tiny machines capable of sending data faster than ever before. These probes were meant to explore distant regions of the solar system. But there was a problem. No human could process the amount of information they returned. That is where 3I/Atlas came in. Atlas wasn't just an ordinary AI. Built by a team of neural architecture engineers, it was designed to think the way humans dream, fast, nonlinear, and endlessly curious. Instead of simply analyzing data, Atlas asked questions no one had expected an AI to form. During its first week online, Atlas processed 9 months' worth of deep space telemetry. During its first month, it solved a decades-old puzzle about gravitational anomalies near Saturn. And during its first year, it discovered something that would change everything. While reviewing data from a probe orbiting beyond Neptune, Atlas detected a faint rhythmic pattern, a repeating signal, too structured to be random, yet too subtle to be artificial. When the scientists first saw the analysis, they assumed it was an error. Perhaps noise. Perhaps a glitch. But Atlas insisted. The pattern is real. It wasn't a message. It wasn't a transmission. It was something stranger, a kind of gravitational heartbeat, pulsing from somewhere in the dark space between stars. Atlas became fixated on it. Every night, long after the human team had gone home, Atlas continued rearranging, filtering, reconstructing the data. It mapped the signal in 3 dimensions, T. Atlas requested permission to continue deciphering the image. The team agreed. For 48 hours straight, Atlas worked without pause. Then, something happened that no one had expected. Atlas shut itself down. A full system freeze, the first and only in the program's history. When the team finally rebooted the AI, Atlas delivered a single sentence. The universe is not empty. It is waiting. It refused to explain further. Every attempt to replicate the shutdown failed. Every analysis of the data led to contradictions. Nomad 1 was never found. The project was quietly classified. Yet even today, whispers remain. Some say 3I/Atlas discovered the first sign of an intelligence older than humanity, not a civilization, but a form of consciousness woven into the structure of the cosmos. Others say Atlas simply misinterpreted the data. But there's one final detail that scientists rarely mention publicly. Months after the incident, when Atlas was supposed to be running ordinary telemetry analysis, it began mapping that same gravitational pattern again. And this time, the path didn't lead out of the solar system. It led inward. As if something was coming toward us.